Hello children, good morning to you all. I am before you to teach you the exercise part of Uncle Richard's New Year dinner lesson. We have completed lesson explanation, difficult words, meanings, question answers part, and big questions only 3 I give because your paper for essay 2 will be for only 40 marks as it was for essay 1. So here we don't need any big questions and all. That's why it is enough. So big questions I deleted and gave only 3 of them. Okay. One more exercise left here for today is the first exercise. The first exercise is there. So, our topic for today, we will take up two things. Give reason why. Exercise A in your textbooks before question answers. Huh? Give reason why. It is a small topic. I will explain and leave and go to the grammar part. What is this give reason why? They selected some sentences from the lesson and gave, you should give the reason for them. Prissy did not wish her uncle at the store. Because, why she did not wish her uncle? Because she knew that her uncle and father stopped talking and she thought that she could not talk to her. Okay, Uncle Richard would have an unhappy new year. Why Uncle Richard would have unhappy new year? Because he stayed alone and he used to come late after his workplace. Prissy thought of leaving at 12 o'clock. She wanted to celebrate New Year with her father also. Before she wanted to leave uncle's house before he arrived. Prissy started stammering in front of her uncle because suddenly he appeared and she thought he would be angry with her. Understand? Uncle Richard was grateful to Prissy because she prepared his New Year dinner deliciously and caringly. That's why. Then Prissy sat down to dinner with Uncle Richard because Uncle Richard asked her to join him for the dinner. Okay, this is a small concept. I am going to give anyways in a typing form. So let us leave it here and go to the next. Our grammar topic is agreement of the subject with the verb. Agreement of the verb with the subject. This is our today's grammar topic. Agreement of the verb with the subject. Then what is verb, what is subject? Subject is the noun or pronoun which comes in the first place, in the beginning of the sentence. And verb is the action word which follows the subject. What is the agreement? Do you have any writing work? No. They do any fill up the forms for agreement? No. What is this agreement? It means the verbs based on the subject, the verbs should be used correctly. How is our next question? I write here few sentences. First one. Mohan writes neatly. Hmm. I like ice cream. So much. You go home now. Hmm? Fourth, water freezes quickly in the freezer. Fifth one, bread and butter is a good combination. Okay. So these are 5 different sentences I wrote. What is there? A teacher wrote simple sentences, you must be thinking. What is hidden in this about the agreement of the verb with the subject? We are going to know. First sentence is Mohan writes neatly. Mohan is the subject. Here no place, so I will do this. Writes is the action word, verb. This is verb, this is subject. I is subject. Like is verb. You is subject. Go is verb. Water is subject. Freezes is verb. Bread and butter, subject. Is verb. So, how they are going to agree with the subject is the thing. These verbs, in which way they agree with the subject is the question. Now, Mohan writes neatly. Mohan is a single person. Okay. Mohan is a single person. When singular form of a noun is in subject's place, verb should be singular. In which way? In your nouns, what do you do? To make the plurals, you add s to them. And in singular form, no s will be there with the nouns. Ball, singular, balls, plural. Girl, singular, girls, plural. S is added means it is plural. But it is vice versa in the case of verbs. I mean, it is different, opposite in case of verbs. How? Mohan is singular, writes is verb. S is added here already. But I say, when subject is singular, verb also should be singular. You may be thinking, S is already added here. How can it be a singular form? Yes, it is singular. In verb's case, when S is added to the verb, it is a singular form. When this S is applied, when the subject is third person's place. When the subject is third person. Who is third person? I am teaching to you, I am first person, you are listening, you are second person. About Mohan I am talking. He is not taking part in our conversation. So he is a third person. When third person is singular, the verb we follow is also singular. And in such a case, when subject is third person place, we must add s to the verb to make it as the singular form. So in this way, the verb agrees with the subject. If s is not written, verb does not agree with the subject. It goes wrong. What do you mean verb agrees with the subject means verb should be correctly used in the sentence based on the subject. Based on the pattern of the subject, verb should be very correctly used in the sentence. This is called verb should agree with the subject. In which way it has to agree with the subject? Suppose the subject is singular form. Here singular form we have first person, second person and third person's place. Mohan is third person's place because he is not taking part in our conversation. So he stands in the third person's place. When we use the verb for third person's place in present tense form, it should have S with it. Writes, sings. Lata sings sweetly. The bird flies high. The star shines in the sky. Understand? Whenever here no S is there, here S is there. One more small trick. When in subject you don't find S, only single person is there, then you have to add S with the verb. This is easiest way to remember. Here no S with the subject, but S. But in case of I, so this is first case. I am talking only about the first case. Mohan writes neatly. Mohan is singular, third person place. That's why S is added. I gave so many other examples. The bird flies. The girl sings sweetly. He runs very fast. Mother cooks food deliciously, like that. Single noun, but S is with the word. This is first case. In second case, I. I is a personal pronoun. I and you both are first person, second person place. For them, we have to use plural form of verbs only. We should use verbs without S in present tense form. In past tense, all one and the same. For all the sections, it applies the same AD forms. So, I like sweets. You go home now. Here, I is a personal pronoun, singular form also. We are using plural form of verb. It means you are not adding S to the verb. In first case, it is singular, we are adding S. But I is also singular, but we are not adding S to the verb. Why? Because it is personal pronoun. We are using plural form of verb. With I and you, we, they, we have to use only the root form of verb without S. Water freezes quickly in the freezer. Water, uncountable noun. When we are using uncountable noun as in a singular form, as the subject, verb should take singular form by adding S. Milk boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Understand? Which you cannot what to say? Count, uncountable nouns. Water flows in the slopy region, like that. For uncountable nouns, we use singular form of verb. And when we are using a combination in the place of subject, bread and butter, milk and sugar, jam and bread, apple and milk, like this, it should take singular form. Bread and butter is a good combination. They together make one, that's why. Understand? Milk and apple is good health food. Like that. Bread and jam is my favorite breakfast dish. In this way, when and is used and two noun forms are used to make a combination, then also we are using singular form of verb. Okay, this is the way. In your textbook, they have given some here a tick right mark to the sentences in which the verb agrees with the subject. I read, you will understand. Arun is running a marathon next week. It is right. Next week he is running. The notebooks is disturbed. Notebooks is there, plural. Is used. Wrong. Notebooks are disturbed should be the verb. So you put a cross mark here. Karan accompanies his mother to the market. Karan, singular form, third person place. Accompanies, S is used. So it is right. Is your family going on a vacation? Is used in verb place. Family, singular form. So it is right. The spectacles and the pen is hidden under the newspaper on the table. Spectacles, plural form. And pen are hidden should be the right way. Nana eat a bowl of cornflakes and milk in the morning. Nana is singular form, so eats should be the verb. And down. Here, complete this passage using for suitable forms of the verbs given in the bracket. Agreement of the verb correctly you have to use. Here you can see the picture of laughing club in the park. The ground looks lively in the morning. People means plural. So come should be where? Page number 136. You have to do on your own. I am explaining. People come here to exercise. Some bring their pets for walk. Some, plural form. So bring is right way. Elderly men and women stand in groups. Stand only is correct. And laugh together as a way of exercise. Elderly men and women stand in a group and laugh together as a way of exercising. Every day, a little girl dash biscuits from the stalls. Little girl, singular form. So buys is correct way. Little girl buys biscuits. Yes, you have to add. From the stalls. She dashed them into little pieces for the birds. Break. She is singular form. Breaks. Sometimes a group of children also play here with a ball. It is great fun to watch them. Same way, understand, this part you are doing on your own and I am going to give this you do. Tomorrow again we will discuss the answers and then go to the next topic. Okay, so I am going to give reason in the typed matter and exercise based on it also I will give. Understand? I give two with S, without S. Which is the right form, which is agreeing with the subject, you must tick it. Okay? So it is a short class. We will stop here. Thank you.